Hello everyone, my name is Cheryl and welcome back to Meta Tarot. Welcome to all of my returning subscribers and all of my new subscribers. Really excited for myself, for this channel, that the messages from Spirit are having such a positive impact and that people are embracing these messages in the light and in the love with which they are being transmitted, being shared with you. So I do appreciate that acknowledgement for Spirit and also the acknowledgement for myself as a channel, just the vehicle through which these messages are being passed to you through the use of the tarot cards. I'm back in front of the camera because it's been a really interesting afternoon. Everywhere that I have gone, just in running my daily errands, oh my gosh, the theme has been the same. There is a karmic out there, a female karmic, like, I'm just going to say it. All I kept hearing was, it's a hard knock life for us. It's a hard knock life for us. I can't go that high because I was kind of laughing, I'll be honest with you. Because if you've been following these readings, you know how these karmic feminines have been in particular. If you've resonated with the energies, right? They did some pretty nefarious things regarding the divine feminine. For whatever reasons they had, right? Money, sex, fame. I mean, people do really strange things for really strange reasons, particularly post-pandemic. I feel like a lot of people over those 2 years really had time to like sit and stew in their thoughts, if you get what I mean, and not in a necessarily positive way, because I think people have come out of this time too a little bit confused, maybe a little bit conflicted. I'm hearing complex. There are people that are just out there doing really shitty things to other people. And this karmic, which is why I started laughing when Spirit just started playing on loop Jay-Z's It's a Hard Knock Life, because, you know, that was Spirit saying, this is the result of your choices, right? You chose, and again, just the vehicle. Karmic feminine, again, switch the genders however it resonates. You chose to go after said masculine, and from all of the readings it does feel that said masculine was involved with someone else. Now, I'm not excluding said masculine's behavior. In this reading, I am holding you accountable because clearly you seem to think that things are bad for you, that you don't deserve what's happening right now. You can't understand why people are so upset. While people are so frustrated with the situation that you co-created, willingly, orchestrated, wow, orchestrated in some places, and now you're upset. Why? Because the truth is out? People are really seeing who you are, right? And maybe you're looking at yourself in a not so positive light, right? Maybe you're seeing yourself in a different way, which is why you're so pissed off at everyone around you instead of being pissed off at the real problem, which is yourself and the choices that you chose to make. So this is why hearing Hard Knock Life made me laugh, because I feel that you created that energy for someone else who didn't deserve it. And that person went through an immense amount of pain, grief, and remorse, but they managed to heal themselves, right? That's what's got you all worked up too. This person managed to heal themselves, and that bothers you. That frustrates you, that really pisses you off, because nothing has turned out the way that you hoped it would. The divine feminine that you hoped to stab in the back, she doesn't care, she's gone, right? That's clear from the readings. And when she does show up in an Empress energy, it's as an object of attention from either yourself or the distorted masculine that you're hanging out with right now. or trying to hang out with, right? Because there's kind of a separation there. You guys are both kind of pissed off with each other because you're both blaming each other, because like attracts like, right? So you're upset because you were vibrating a certain frequency and you attracted that frequency back to you. Wow. Again, hard knock life, huh? But, you know, this is me channeling. This is also me as a human being, as a woman, talking potentially to another woman who maliciously set out to hurt someone because you wanted what the other person had, because there was a financial, a numerical value to being with this individual, that you chose to break up whatever this person had in their life. And again, not excusing the masculine. I'm talking to you though, distorted feminine, because I know you've been watching this. My throat's been messed up for the last 3 readings. Like, you know, as we go along here, you guys will figure out just how sensitive I am. But I do feel you. As it says in my description box, I feel all of the energies. In karmic feminine, you're crying some crocodile tears right now. But I'm going to shut up. I'm going to shut up, right? Let's bring the tarot out. Oh, I like that. The bottom of the deck. We have the Hermit card. Yes, I would suggest introspection and meditation. Seriously. And I'm saying this from a healing, a truly genuine healing place. There are things within yourself, karmic feminine, that you clearly need to look at, right? You are the one that either set this ball in motion or co-created a situation or circumstance that allowed things to happen, allowed things to fall into place the way that you wanted them to. Because for a while, I know that you were benefiting from it. Absolutely. You were benefiting from it. Now you're losing it. Yeah. Because there's been a judgment made against you, because everyone has seen what you did. That's the thing. I think when people believe that they've gotten away with something, they get sloppy after a time, right? Sometimes people forget that other people might be watching. And in your case, karmic feminine, this does appear to be the situation. You have been judged. You've been judged. And you don't like the judgment. Oh, I feel that already. You don't like the judgment. Spirit, what can you say about this judgment card for this reading, for the general collective and myself? What does this judgment card mean? Yeah. You were judged on the options that you chose to exercise. 7 of Cups. Right? There's been a judgment called. There were look at the options that you exercised. And all of them have been judged. So this is the 7 of Cups. You exercise 7 different karmic. I want to make that clear to you. 7. Think of the number 7 and what that means in spirituality, in terms of energy, in terms of frequency. You exercise 7 options for which you were judged. It's a hard knock life, right? Hard knock life. Please clarify the 7. Ooh, yeah. The Temperance angel themselves, right? Fire card represented by the sign of Sagittarius. Maybe you're a Sagittarius or some other fire sign. This is balance, moderation, right? Temperance. The angel actually showed up itself to be present in your reading, karmic feminine. And I'm going to say that's not necessarily a bad thing, right? Because there's hope. It's about learning from the decisions that you've made already, and maybe, because it's still free will, right? Maybe choosing to do something better, right? Maybe choosing to have better judgment, to exercise better options, so that you can achieve the balance and the moderation that you should have. But karmic feminine, right? Hard knock life. Yeah, look at that, because you made the wrong choice. Two of staves, drawn right away to that X in the corner. You made the wrong choice, and it's got you figuring out where you're going to go to, right? This is also my should I stay or should I go card. You're like, where am I going to go to? I made the wrong choice. This is a question here, but a bigger question than what it traditionally is, right? Because you know you made the wrong choice, and now you got to figure out what you're going to do. But most importantly, I'm hearing where you're going to go. Is there any more information that you want to offer the general collective and myself surrounding the karmic feminine and her situation? Wow, yeah. So you were betrayed, or you did the backstabbing, but either way, it happened 10 times, either in your back or someone else's. I'm feeling, though, that it might have been your back, karmic feminine. Because, again, you were being watched, right? You're being watched and you were being judged on the options that you chose to exercise. Again, the temperance angel actually showed up in your reading. And silver lining, I also, healing. Because clearly you need healing, but you have to decide the type of healing that you want. Well, I'm hearing whether you truly want it, right? Because the next card is the Death card. That requires a complete transformation, and you're already undergoing a transformation with your current situation, period. You're already going through a really, I don't even want to say hard, because this is a result of the decisions that you made, right? The Death card, represented by the sign of Scorpio. Silver lining. Once you go through the death, you transform. Now, whether you transform into an energy that's of service, or whether you transform into a frequency that's even lower than where you are right now, is always going to be your choice. Again, that's the beauty of free will. This is followed by a second card of Scorpio, the Tower card. So you are having realization after that's why you're pissed off, right? Hard knock life. Realization after realization about what it is that you did, how you hurt people, but somehow you've balanced it out and you've made that pain your pain. I can't make it up. This energy is interesting. Again, hard knock life, right? Because with you, it's about winning at all costs. That's your problem, isn't it, karmic? That's your problem. This card is featured in almost every single reading that I have done where your energy has come in. You are prepared to win at all costs. And my friend, that's what brought you down to begin with. Because you wanted something that you knew you had no business having. But you wanted it anyway. Five of Swords, Air card, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Maybe that's you. Maybe that's the person that you're dealing with. Maybe that's just the overall energy of this situation, right? Being up in your head with an air card, just wanting what you want. And you got what you wanted, right? But what you didn't bank on was this. Was maybe someone turning the tables on you and betraying you. Or the fact that people were actually watching what you were doing, called judgment on the choices, the options, right, that you chose. Because again, the temperance angel is here to not only offer balance and healing, but to show you, you know what, seriously, like, there's still hope for you, right? There's still hope for you to make the right decision by allowing this experience, by letting go of this experience, by allowing it to die, maybe actually fassing up, right, to your role in whatever this debacle was, because you've got the truth. You're having realization after realization about the shitty things that you did, and that's the only reason why you're in this energy. You feel the need to win at all costs. Because if you had any kind of standing in this whatsoever, you wouldn't have to say shit. There's nothing for you to defend, right? Everything would be hunky-dory. People would be going on their way. No one would care. But people are walking away from you here, divine. Ooh, I went to say divine, it's not divine at all. Because wherever you started out, you allowed something, whether it was greed, sex, money, I don't know, or just simple competition. Maybe it was just simple competition, wanting to have what someone else had, wanting to gain some type of recognition, some kind of prestige, whatever it was a win at all costs for you, karmic feminine. It was a win at all costs for you. You hurt people, which is why you can't now be singing the blues and claiming that it's a hard knock life. Not after your own realizations and truth surrounding exactly what it is that you did. I'm even hearing why you did it and why you did it. But Spirit's clear. In order to transform this situation, you have to allow it to die. And even then, it's about making the right choice. Are you going to choose to learn from this experience, to let it go, to transform, to be of service? Or are you going to hold on to it? And as Buddha says, holding on to hate and anger is like drinking poison slowly. And make a different choice and allow it to pull you into a lower vibration, a lower frequency. Is it really worth winning at all costs? Right? Is it really worth winning at all costs, divine feminine? Is it really worth the abundance that you hope, that you still think is coming with this Seven of Pentacles? Right? Do you have any more messages for myself and the general collective? High Priestess. Some type of secret knowledge that you're still holding on to. Maybe this is what you're keeping the distorted masculine energy in. I'll be honest with you. You know, when I see the High Priestess, that's some type of hidden knowledge. Maybe you're dealing with someone who is a Pisces. Maybe you're a Pisces or have Pisces in your chart. Wow. So, Spirit's letting me know that you're keeping this breakup, this separation secret. You're making the choice about where you're going to go. They're still guiding me down to the acknowledgement that you know that you made the wrong choice. But they're also guiding me out to the individual, again, switch the energies, how it resonates, who's gazing at the globe. He's looking at the world. You are trying to figure out where to go because emotionally, you've already left the situation, karmic. You've already left the situation. I feel like I'm not even sure how emotionally invested you were to begin with. I'll be clear on that just from the other readings that I've done. But you're keeping this a secret right now. You don't want people to know what's going on. Maybe you feel that you'll be able to fix it. I don't think that you will. Right? I think you know this. Right? But you are keeping it a secret that this situation is over. 8 of Cups. You've both, I'm hearing, walked away. And you're trying to make a choice as to where it is that you want to go. So, general collective, I'm going to leave it there because I really do not want to spend any more time on the karmic energy. No offense, karmics. I just feel now it's time for you to fess up to your shit and to actually make a free will choice as to what you are going to do. Because clearly you cannot continue to hurt people the way that you have been through these readings and doing the shit that you've been doing, because you've clearly been getting away with it from a long period of time, for a very long period of time. But as you're fully aware, everyone is in their tower moment about you right now, including yourself. So all those walls that you built up, all those illusions, all those facades, They're falling away. And mainly because you've been betrayed, you've been backstabbed. But I also feel that you did some backstabbing too in this situation. But either way, for you it was a win at all costs. There's a win at all costs though that cost you. Because people have walked away from you, and people have become completely emotionally uninvested in you. And this is another reason now why you're making the choice about where it is you're going to go based on the wrong choice, the wrong decision that you made in the past that has caused this break, right? That has caused this death. So I'm not going to take this again any further, General Collective. I'm going to leave it here. Thank you so much for joining me once again, just to kind of like hash it out with Spirit. I hope you understood the messages and that it brings you lots of love, peace, and healing. Have a wonderful rest of the day. I will see you again soon. Namaste.